Alright, here comes deductive reasoning naman. Kung ang inductive reasoning ay from specific, nag-general tayo ng conjecture natin, dito naman sa deductive reasoning, kabaliktaran naman. From general to specific naman tayo, okay? Deductive reasoning, unlike inductive reasoning, is a valid form used in proving observations and arriving at conclusions. So it is a process by which one makes conclusions based on previously accepted general assumptions, procedures, and principles. So dito sa deductive reasoning, hindi lang tayo basta-basta gumagawa ng mga conclusions nang walang basehan. And that's all, okay? Makakapag-conclude lang tayo based doon sa mga previously assumptions natin or doon sa pagsunod natin ng mga procedures and principles depende doon sa problem solving natin. Okay? So, para ma-illustrate natin kung paano ba ang deductive reasoning, okay, we will use the same procedure na ginawa natin sa example number 2. And this time, gagamit tayo ng deductive process, okay? So, let's use deductive reasoning to perform the following steps, okay? So, pick a number. So, this time, magkakaroon tayo ng symbolic representations. Hindi na tayo magpipick ng number na as is the number. But symbolic representation na ang gagamitin natin. Okay, so let's pick a number. O, let's denote yung number na yan as letter N. Okay, yan yung pinig natin na number, represented by letter N. Okay, now let's multiply it by 4. So, if we multiply 4 sa ating number, okay, that will become 4n. Mean to say 4 times n, yung number na napili natin. And then after that, let's add 6 to the product. Mag-add tayo ngayon ng 6 dun sa product. Mean to say, yung product nito mag-add tayo ng 6. So, that will become 4n plus 6. Then, after that, divide the sum by 2. Okay, so divide daw natin yung sum ng product at saka nung 6 by 2. So, simplify natin ito. Siyempre, pwede naman natin i-simplify 4 divided by 2 tsaka 6 divided by 2. Okay? So, 4 divided by 2, that is 2, magig 2n, plus 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So, ito na yung simplified form natin. And then, last na step natin is to subtract 3. So, copy natin ulit. 2n plus 3, mag-subtract daw tayo ng 3. So, meaning to say, kapag nag-subtract tayo ng 3, makakancel na ito. Kasi 3 minus 3 is 0. So, therefore, our answer or final symbolic representation ng ating problem solving using deductive reasoning is 2n. Okay. If we let n be the number, yung procedure na magiging result natin ay 2n. Kaya naman, i-conclude natin that the procedure produces a number na magiging twice the original number yung laging sagot kasi ito yung ating nakuha. So, let us say, ang n natin ay 2. So, twice nung number na yon ay ang magiging sagot, and that is 2 times 2, that is 4. So, some problems makes use of the deductive process to arrive at a solution. So, logic puzzles, for examples, ito yung mga best solved by deductive reasoning using a chart to display yung mga given information natin. Kagaya na lang ng ating susunod na example, logic puzzles, okay? Mayroon pa pala tayong isa. Before tayo mag-proceed sa logic puzzles natin, ito pang isang gawin natin using deductive reasoning. Again, symbolic representations tayo dito. So, pick a number. Again, that is, let's say, letter N. Okay, add 4 to the number. So, mag-add tayo ng 4. That will become n plus 4. And then, after that, multiply the sum by 3. Multiply the sum by 3. So, mag-multiply daw tayo ng 3 doon sa sum ng n plus 4. Or, isisimplify natin yan, i-distribute natin na i-multiply si 3 doon sa loob ng ating parenthesis. So, magiging 3n plus 3 times 4, that is 12, okay? And then, after nyan, let us subtract 7 from the product. So, yung product na nakuha natin ay 3n plus 12. Mag-subtract daw tayo ng 7. So, the answer will be 3n, 12 minus 7, that is 5, okay? Then, subtract triple of the original number from this difference. So, yung difference na nakuha natin ay 3n, difference. Yung last part na nakuha natin ay 3n plus 5. So, mag-subtract pa daw tayo ng triple of the original number. Ano ba yung original number natin? Si n, right? So, triple the original number, that is 3n. Ang tinutukoy ng triple of the original number. Kasi ang original number natin ay si n. And triple, the original number is 3n. So, magsusubtract tayo ngayon ng 3n. Okay? Magsubtract tayo ng 3n. Syempre, meron tayong like terms na dito, no? So, isusubtract natin. 3n minus 3n, cancel na natin yan. Therefore, yung makukuha nating sagot ay 5. Okay? Meaning to say, we can conclude na yung procedure, by following our procedure, no, it will always result to number 5. Kahit anong number ang piliin mo, kahit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or kung ang anumang paborito mong number, still, pag sinunod mo yung process na ito, ang magiging sagot lagi ay 5. And that's how we use deductive reasoning, by following these steps, okay? So, dito na tayo sa ating logic puzzles na sinasabi ko kanina. Solve this puzzle using deductive reasoning. John, Jenny, Sheila, and Jason were recently elected as new class officers. May president, vice president, secretary, at saka treasurer doon sa kanilang school. And that is National High School. Okay? Hindi naman indicated dito sa problem na ito kung sino ang president, sino ang vice, sino ang secretary, at saka sino ang treasurer. So, yun yung isosolve natin dito sa case na ito. Sino-sino sa kanila ang president, vice president, secretary, at treasurer. Siyempre, of course, meron tayong clues na makakatulong sa atin para ma-determine natin kung ano ba yung mga position ng apat na estudyante na yon. First clue, Jason is the younger than the president. Okay. Jason is younger than the president. Mean to say, si Jason ay hindi siya si president. O, i-X na natin siya doon. But older than the treasurer. Meaning to say, hindi rin si Jason ang treasurer kasi mas bata si Jason ay mas bata sa president pero mas matanda sa treasurer. Okay. So, it is either si Jason ay siya si vice president or si secretary. Pero wala pa tayong matibay na ebidensya kung sino siya talaga diyan. So, skip muna natin yung number 1. Proceed tayo sa number 2 na clue. John and the secretary are both the same age. Meaning to say, si John, sabi niya, John and the secretary. So, meaning to say, si John, i-X na natin si secretary sa kanya kasi magkaedad nga raw sila ni John tsaka kung sino man yung ating secretary. Okay? And they are the youngest members of the group. Youngest members of the group. So, it could be na babalikan natin yung clue number 1 natin. Si Jason ay mas matanda sa treasurer. So, pwede nating i-conclude na si treasurer ay isa sa mga youngest sa kanilang apat. Okay? Pwedeng si John ay treasurer. Since si Jason ay younger pa sa president, meaning to say, mas matanda si president, no? So, si John, ibig sabihin, sila ni secretary ang youngest sa grupo, malamang si John, hindi rin siya ang president. Okay? Hindi rin siya ang vice president. Bakit hindi siya ang vice president? Or pwede rin namang siya ang vice president, pwede rin siya ang treasurer. Pero mas malakas dito sa treasurer kasi si John at saka si secretary ay magkaedad at sila yung pinakabata sa kanila among them. And nakalagay kasi dito sa clue number 1 natin na mas matanda pa si Jason kaysa kay treasurer. So, pwede natin i-conclude na si treasurer ay youngest. Okay? So, let us say si John ay si treasurer. Okay, meron na tayong treasurer. So, meaning to say, may treasurer na tayo, i-X na natin ito kasi imposible namang may dalawang treasurer pa. Sunod tayo, third clue. Okay, third clue. Si Sheila and the secretary are next door neighbors. Sheila and the secretary are next door neighbors. So, si Sheila, hindi rin siya si secretary. So, meaning to say, kung hindi siya si secretary, sa malamang, ano ba mostly ang mga nagiging secretary natin, mga babae, 'di ba? So, i-conclude natin na si Jenny ngayon yung secretary sa kanila. Okay? Kasi si Sheila, ay hindi na siyang secretary kasi Sheila and the secretary. So, si Jenny ang ating secretary. I-X na rin natin ito. No? So, si Jenny ang secretary, si John ang treasurer, and since eto na, nabakante na tayo kay Jason, pwede na nating sabihin na si Jason ang ating vice president. Okay? And since meron tayong vice president, di i-X na rin natin yan. Okay, meron na tayong vice president, meron na tayong secretary, at meron na tayong treasurer. Since wala na tayong pagpipili ang iba, kung sino pa ang magiging president sa kanila, sa malamang si Sheila na yung president sa kanilang apat. Okay? Okay. Ayan, therefore, Sheila is the president, Jason is the vice president, Jenny is the secretary, and John is the treasurer. And that's how we solve some logic puzzles using deductive reasoning. Given na meron tayong chart to display yung mga given information or yun yung mga clues na given natin. Okay? Okay, so it's time for your homework. Please do the learning activities 1, 2, and 3. Yung learning activity 1 ay sa page 4. Ang learning activity 2 ay page 5. And learning activity 3 ay page 8. Ito ay sa module 3A. Sa module 3 ninyo hanapin itong mga learning activities na ito. And that's all for this discussion. Thank you for listening.